Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another flea market toy hunting video. I guess this will be a very big video. I mean, I can already, you can already see stuff at the side here, and my table is full, and this was just from one day. Actually two different things. The first thing I did this day was to go to a flea market by myself. My friend Cotton Candy Kittens didn't want to join me for that. She said she doesn't like that flea market. I actually like it. It's just very far away from me, so that I'm doing this flea market maybe just once per year, although it is actually happening every weekend, every Sunday. And but this day, I mean, it's one in the center of Berlin, but more like the complete opposite side of where I'm living. But this made sense because from there you could get really easy to this other thing where we wanted to go, which was kind of a garage sale, yard sale style, flea market thing happening, where like one area, which was called Stadtrandsiedlung. So it was at the absolute edge of Berlin, but this area, all of them did a garage sale, a yard sale. So that's why I did this one flea market first and then met up there with my friend Cotton Candy Kittens for this garage sale thing. So let's start.
Morning everyone, Lau here. I probably already did an introduction. Today it's super early, it's like around 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, for me that's super early. And I'm at a flea market that I usually don't go to, so after that we're going to go to one of those garage sale style flea market. And I mean, let's start here.
Önce bir geri adım attım, şimdi adam sırayla çıktı, üstünde bıçak oluyor. Sonra baktım deniz, bir de bunlar birbirlerine girince birisi daha geldi, ayırdık onları. Ama zenciyi görünce şaşırdık ya. Koca burunu baktı. Bu çekiyor masa.
Oh, this is one of those small movie era Barbie minis. I think they are somewhat thought after. On this Capri Barbie, and this is her outfit. So, I don't know. So it's really not that I don't have Capri Barbie. I have her a couple of times, but she looked in really good condition and her original outfit was laying next to her, so I couldn't leave her. And I picked up the small Barbie. So, all together for €4. Why not?
Yep, easy. First thing I picked up, Capri Barbie, and then this miniature Barbie here. It's really not that I don't have Capri Barbie. I see her all the time. It's probably the Barbie that I find the most often at flea markets, and I already have her, and I already have a double, which I just picked up because it was one lot. This one does not have like good hair. She has cut, like someone cut kind of bangs into it, etc. But then like I've often left her also. But this time I just thought, she is in such good condition. Her hair was still so nice. I mean, I still recurled it now, but and the other doll laying in there, one of the other dolls was wearing her outfit. So I just picked her up again for like, I think €2 there. I don't have her correct shoes. The correct shoes would be a little more orangey, kind of similar to what her top looks like here. She is a budget Barbie from the late 80s or early 90s. I think she's from 89 and then probably was released 90 or something, sometimes around that. She just is wearing this jumpsuit. Actually, there would be a little like, belt to it that you could tie. Other than that, super easy budget Barbie. I think a European exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. Write me down in the comments down below if you're from the US and you say, no, we actually also have this. Then I'm not correct, but some websites say she's Euro exclusive. I just figured if she is Euro exclusive and someone from the US maybe once needs her or whatever, she's just in such good condition. And then I also picked up this little girl here. This is a movie Barbie, from the animated Barbie movies, Princess and the Pauper. So this is Barbie as unreleased, and it's kind of a miniature doll, and it's from the Barbie Mini Kingdom kind of set back then in 2004-ish, I think, around that time, 2004, I think. And I'm not really interested in that Barbie era. I'm not interested really in this miniature style Barbie here, but I still remember maybe 2 years ago in the video I found one of them and I was like, oh, what's that? I've never seen that. Is that a cheap whatever? And people told me in the comments, no, they're actually pretty thought after, etc, etc. So this time I was like, okay, just picking it up. If someone needs it, I have it here. She's in quite okay condition. Her hair is really nice. She is missing the crown. And she actually, and this is something I just realized later on, her dress would actually need another layer. There is still like little bits and pieces of this tulle that would go over it. So one glittery tulle layer over it. But I still think the dress still looks fine. She can't be missing the shoes because the shoes are moved on. I think from the box that I saw, like the Barbie logo at that point had this flower as the dot over the eye. So I think this is from 2004 or 5-ish. So I just picked it up, like these two together.
Nope, nothing. Kannst gerne nehmen.
Ja, okay.
So I think that was mainly Bratz and Ever After High in Monster High, so I pass. She can have everything.
Da sind noch Puzzles drin.
Ach, Puzzle sind das. Ich dachte, da wären vielleicht Hörspielkassetten drin. Nee. Ah, Pferdepuzzle. Nee, nicht ganz. Wollen Sie für den kleinen hier haben?
Euro.
Den nehme ich mit.
Just the weekend before, I found two Zelfs, which I said doesn't happen that often. Ta-da! I found another one. Yeah, and also another medium-sized Zelf. They are kind of a troll-ish style toy line from, I think 2014, 15, 16, around that time. Made by Moose Toys. I really like them. Whenever I find them, I pick them up. They are really colorful, from super pastels until the super neons. This one is, again, same as last weekend, one that came with a playset actually. So this one is called Tressa, and she came, like, I guess it's a her, I don't know, came with the Venus Flytrap Spin Salon. This looks actually really cool. It looks like it's a pod with a, you know, flower coming out, a Venus flytrap, and then in the mouth of the flower you could kind of clip in, for example, the hair here, and then it would spin around and kind of make a hairstyle, like a spinning, I don't know, something like that. Woo. Ta-da! And I don't know how good it works, but it looks really funny. And then you can also clip it in, so it's kind of on the inside of this playset. It looks really fun. And this is the little Zelf that came with it. So here's some little patterns on it, like a V for Venus flytrap or whatever. And there are the scissors, so it's kind of like, you know, a hair styling, hair salon set. So Tressa. Yeah, nothing else I can say about it. Cute find. I'm happy I didn't find it with a playset, because I absolutely would not have space for a playset. But yep, for these Zelfs, these medium-sized Zelfs, I will make space in my collection.
Wir haben immer 12 Stunden. Meistens haben wir 8 bis 20. Ein Klient haben wir von 6 bis 18 Grad, Nacht bis 7.
It really seems I'm pretty lucky finding Zelfs nowadays, so I don't know.
ما تعجب كده مشتاق تشتغل على الزوم اسم زياد
Aber die habe ich leider schon.
Wir haben noch mehr Barbie.
Ja? Das gucke ich mir doch gerne mal an. Ach, das sind übrigens Ihre Accessoires, falls Sie die mit ihr zusammen verkaufen wollen.
Ja, danke.
Fällt mir gerade auf.
Man kann nicht viel.
Was wollt ihr für die Barbies? 5 Euro pro Barbie. Guck mal. Ein bisschen teuer. Also ich bin so bei 3 Euro. Meistens, weil es sind halt neue, es sind ja keine alten. Die älteren wären natürlich wertvoller sozusagen, da würde ich ein bisschen mehr geben. Also so bei 3 Euro wäre ich, 5 finde ich jetzt nicht grausam schlecht. Ist so, 5 Euro ist so meine absolute Flohmarkt-Schmerzgrenze. Okay. Darüber ist es dann eher schon irgendwie online, aber
Da gehört immer was zu, ne?
ich guck, was...
So ein kleines Häschen.
Ja, ne? Aber ist das die richtige? Ja, ne? Das ist die zu dem Outfit kam, ja, ne?
Wir haben alles auch nochmal nachgegoogelt.
Ach, was ernsthaft?
Ja.
Wo sind die? Nee, das Häschen sehe ich jetzt. Doch, hier, nächstes Einhorn. Das ist was anderes, so ähnlich.
Ach, hier haben wir das klingt ja auch, ne?
Ja. Ja, stimmt. Und ich glaube, einen Rock hatte sie auch noch oder so. Aber irgendwie konnte man ihr Outfit wechseln oder so. Aber das weiß ich gar nicht so genau. Mir geht es vor allen Dingen um den harten Anzug. Aber hier unten sind auch noch Accessoires. Soll ich hier mal reingucken? Sind ja auch noch Accessoires.
Jetzt da das Häschen.
Nee, ein Hündchen ist auch niedlich. Das hier, glaube ich, kommt auch noch dazu, oder? Oder war das zu einer anderen? Weil ich glaube, man kann ihr Make-up so mit Schwamm irgendwie so warm und kalt.
Die mache ich für euch. Jetzt hier.
Oh, die Bürste war mal zu einem Pony. Habt ihr noch diese Ponys mit den kämmbaren Haaren?
Nee, leider nicht.
Aber die würde ich vielleicht auch mitnehmen. Hätte sein können, weil ich kenn die Bürsten. Oh, das gehört hier rein. Entschuldigung.
Zu denen?
Ja, das kann man unten, also wenn man das jetzt hier hochklappt, passt das genau da rein.
Oh, danke schön.
Fällt mir, also das kenne ich auch, weil das haben wir auch zu Hause. Oder war die Bürste dazu? Oh, ich weiß es gerade auch nicht.
Auch
Könnte auch dazu.
bleibt dann trotzdem dabei.
Das ist lieb.
This was a really nice table. You saw it. I don't know how much I really filmed apart from the Barbie stuff, but she had all sorts of really, really nice modern toys there. Yep, I also picked up the puppy surprise, but she had also modern Polly Pockets and Nana surprise, all in really good condition, really nicely selected. Also the Barbies, sure there were modern Barbies, but all of them were not just the random fashionistas, some really good ones, the hair play ones, etc. So I picked, yeah, it was puppy surprise. Let's get to it in a couple of minutes. I picked out this Cutie Reveal Barbie. She is obviously a modern Barbie. I'm actually collecting vintage Barbie from the 80s and 90s, so superstar era. But there are some modern Barbies that I actually like, especially the Barbie extras. And from the Cutie Reveal series, yeah, I don't plan on collecting a lot of them, but I always thought like the first one, the bunny, I would actually really like to have, because you know, you can't display them especially cute for Easter. I mean, not Easter right now. I don't know if you're watching this around Easter, but I mean, Easter comes every year, so whoops. I can definitely like have her for this, and then also just put her within my normal, you know, like where I have my modern Barbies, my Barbie extras, etc. This is a like toy line. I mean, yeah, it was kind of, it's also like a reveal, same as a color reveal, or I don't know, pop reveal or whatever. You just get them in this tube. You don't see the face of the Barbie, but you're not really buying them blindly. You already know what you get. You get the bunny, or you get whatever other animals. And then when you get them out of the tube, all you see is a Barbie in a furry suit. Actually, this is a reversible jacket, so I mean, you saw it at the flea market footage. It's actually also pink on the other side, and then when you have it closed up and pink, she just looks like she's a furry character. She has these cute feet. Underneath here is, you know, normal Barbie feet, obviously. You get her with these paws, mittens, or whatever you want to call them. You can put that on her hands, and then you, oh my god, and you get this Barbie. So the not so nice thing is when you get them like new, etc., you don't know what the face looks like. I mean, you know what the face should look like, but you don't know if you get maybe a dull, wonky face. That happens sometimes with these. And some of these series, there's multiple series. Every series always had 4 dolls, mostly always a Millie. So this is the Barbie, that is the typical modern Barbie face. But this is a really nice screening. She has also a nice tan, and she has nice hair. So this is saran hair, although there are like colorful streaks in it. Often when you have colorful hair, it's like polypropylene. And some of the Cutie Reveal dolls had polypropylene hair, but a lot of them also have like nice saran hair. And I just think it's a cute concept. You always have different animals. You have, I don't know, the other series are like a llama, and I don't know what, a frog, or so many different like animals, and they always kind of, you could obviously show them in this furry suit, or I mean, They always come also with one fashion piece, which is like a skirt. Maybe she had it, I didn't see it. There was also a box with fashions, but I also didn't really know what belongs to her. And also normal shoes. Sure, you can obviously also take these off and then have her in normal shoes. And I'm pretty, I'm happy enough that I could identify most of the other pieces that go to her, because yes, this also is one piece that you get with her, this little animal headband like a rabbit. I don't like putting this on dolls. I don't like animal headbands, so I will never display it like this. But then I was like, yeah, I think this is also her brush. And then yes, this also goes to her, another comb that has this little sponge here. And this is the little bunny that comes with her. Actually, we were searching for the bunny at the flea market and she was like, no, I don't know where I put it. But you know what? It was kind of inside her jacket. So I bought it thinking like it's not there, but then at home I was like, oh, it is actually there. Yeah, the doll itself, so the face and the bunny has like also a color, kind of, not color, a feature that's activated by warm and cold environment. So the eyes of the bunny, you see one is now closed and this one is open, but if I apply something warm, you see, then it's also closing the other eye. And this is the same with, I think, Barbie's nose. At least her nose then looks like she has a bunny nose. And I don't know if she has whiskers or something. I don't really like this. So I like her like this. She comes with molded on underwear, which I think is actually pretty cute. Her articulation is fine, not super good. She has no wrist articulation, but she has articulation in the shoulder and in the elbow and also in the knee, not in the ankle. And they can actually sit quite nice. So, ta-da, at least they can do that. So the articulation is fine. This molded on underwear thing is like a specific thing for the Cutie Reveal. She has also the, I think, 2020 body mold directly. 2021 even. 2021 body mold. So this body mold was developed directly for the Cutie Reveal series. I'm not interested in getting a lot more than her. I was just really interested in this one, and I always thought if I find her at the, I thought if I would really find her one day at the flea market, I want to pick up the bunny. I don't know, if I find another one that I think is cute and really good and complete condition, maybe I pick up another one at one point, but I'm really happy that it was really the bunny that I found the first. Yeah, all of these accessories, as I said, shoes and skirt missing. Oh yeah, and I also picked up this brush, which is a G3 My Little Pony brush. So don't know what pony it came with. They came with so many ponies and all look almost identical, but I don't know, I'll already pick up something. Yeah, and the not the bunny surprise. Oh my god, that would be amazing if it would be a bunny surprise. No, the puppy surprise. It's a modern one, it's not a vintage one. But the crazy thing is actually that the weekend before, I was just talking to my friend Cotton Candy Kittens about like, yeah, puppy surprise, da 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 da. Crazy that I actually never found a modern one at the flea market. I thought like, I mean, I've found more vintage ones at flea markets than a modern one. She was like, yeah, well, I don't think that I've seen a lot of modern ones. Maybe they were not really popular or whatever. And then the next weekend I actually find this one. Yeah, this is a puppy surprise made by, well, Play Along, I think. Not by Hasbro anymore, but under the license of Hasbro. They have, this one still has the original face. So this is kind of the same face as the Bulldogs from the vintage line. Vintage Puppy Surprise line is from the early 90s, 1992, around that time. And the concept is, of course, still the same. Hard plastic or rubbery plastic face, painted cute with different colors, and dog or kitty or other animals, and then sitting or laying. And you can open up their bellies and they would reveal if they have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 babies in there. No, not 1. I think you always got at least 3. This one has 3. 1, 2, 3. The maximum number of little babies in there, I think, were 5. And I don't know if they still did it at this point, but the vintage ones, you could really then mail in if you just got I think 3 or something. You could mail in and you would get sent a 4th one, so another one. The concept is the same. They look really similar. They just have more crazy colors, very bold colors. The vintage ones, sure, there were pink ones, there were purple ones, etc. But they were mostly then within this one color scheme. If you had the pink one, it may be a dark pink and light pink, but mostly it was then just beige and pink or white and purple or something. And the newer ones you can immediately kind of recognize as being much more colorful, stronger pink colors, like almost neon colors, and definitely a lot of rainbow colors in one animal. Yeah, dogs, kitties. In the modern line, they even made some jungle cats or stuff like that. You know, also horses again, etc. For whatever reason, the babies don't look the same. They have different head molds. I don't know why they did not keep the head molds of the babies, because for some they did. I think, for example, the Pony Surprise, the baby head molds stayed the same, but I don't know. I think they are still cute, not as cute as the vintage ones. Let me grab a vintage one. Here, I think they're cuter, but they still did an okay job with them. And quality-wise, they're really not bad or anything. They're just not as good. I mean, probably they could not afford nowadays the qualities that was possible in the early 90s, because the fur of this one is really soft. It's really nice. Just for example, the quality of, you know, this hair, it's really rough. It's not a nice quality, the colorful hair. They still have colors, but you cannot take them off. So this is sewn onto the body directly. PS, puppy surprise. And also you cannot take off the rest of the color. So this is not even sewn on. This is a separate band here. See, the color is actually attached to the puppy, and then this kind of band is just around, but also here this is sewn on, which is good, but you cannot lose it, but also the quality is not as nice. And the paint, I mean, they used more glitters and all of that. I cannot 100% tell you, like, quality wise what has changed. The ears feel different, this material is cheaper, it feels lighter than the old ones, but I still think they're really cute. I'm not gonna start like a big collection of, like, you know, modern puppy surprise or whatever. No, but I was always like guessing, like, I don't know, if I ever find a modern one, probably gonna pick it up, especially if it's the first one. I think they go really well with the vintage ones. This one's from 2018. I don't know when exactly they rebooted it, like I think in 2015 maybe already, and they still have them on the shelves, but the ones that are now on the shelves, their quality decreases more and more. They don't even have a nice fur anymore. They're just like a normal, I don't know, material that's not even fuzzy, and they don't have these face molds anymore. That's what I could see. Or they are just completely painted differently, but I think they have other face molds now. But with this one, I'm quite happy. I don't remember what I paid for the Barbie and the accessories and this, but it was not a lot. I think they wanted €3 for the puppy surprise. Initially €5 per Barbie, but then I don't know, in the end I paid maybe, I don't know, €7 or something like that. And really nice woman. Her daughter was with them there, so I mean, they really had a table of like modern toys that I'm like, they are kind of good modern toys, not just the, you know, cheapo knockoff stuff. So I'm like, maybe the girl will regret selling it, but I mean, good for me.
This is a new skipper. She always has purple streaks. Applejack. I have this exact one. It's a reboot style. Evie. Already mixlings at the flea markets. And this was a cave club that goes to the big T-Rex. Noch mehr Ponys habt ihr nicht? Ich habe jetzt wirklich nur das eine hier gefunden. Diese Art hier. Ich habe die Kiste durchwühlt. Nee, genau, als Kuscheltier. Nee, okay, alles gut. Ich dachte, ich frage lieber nochmal nach. Nach denen suche ich. Ja, große, aber ich suche ja nach den My Little Ponys. Danke trotzdem. Viel Erfolg noch. I think that's someone sorting out some Marvel toys from in there, from in that box. Yeah, lots of legs. Woohoo! Oh my god, there's another one. I don't know if it's a real one. It's a big one. Ah, no, it's... I found this before. This weird one with the dog face. Willst du dafür? 1,50. Für einen Euro? Ja.
Yay! Let's get to some vintage stuff. I mean, one thing here. Well, I was digging through so many boxes of plushies here and there, and then this one had a lots of legs on there. Really happy. I don't know. I have a kind of a small collection of them now. I think I have like 1, 2, 3 or something. This is a toy line from the 80s. They're called Lots of Legs, and they are made by Commonwealth, at least in the US. In Europe, they had then different manufacturers. I think Germany, they were released by Matchbox, but also in France, for example, by Ideal, and other toy companies as well. I think there are even some that are marked Hasbro, so depending on where you live, they were probably released by a different company, but they are always these caterpillars or centipedes that are colorful, have these funny little, shoes on with rainbow socks and a scarf or like a necktie or something, a funny little face, and most of them, actually I should have all of them, this little, button here on it. They were available in different sizes and different colors. Size-wise, the smallest ones you could get with just 2 pairs of legs. This you see, this is a 3 pairs of legs, and then this is a smaller one, and there was also with 3 pairs of legs a bigger one, not just one. These then in different colors. So these were then this one I already have in blue. Now here's a purple one, there's a pink one, and so on and so on. And then it would go like longer and longer and longer, so you could have them with I don't remember which one, like 5 pairs of legs, and then I don't know, 10 pairs of legs, and whatsoever. They were getting longer and longer, and I think the most legs you could get were 50 pairs of legs. That would be really long. You could swirl it around, like, I don't know, really fun. I always pick them up when I find them. It's not that it's my favorite toy line or whatever. I'm not so much into plushies, but they scream 80s to me, and they are just fun and cute and colorful, and they're mostly, you know, within those random plushie bins, so most people don't know that they are actually a specific toy line, and so you mostly get them cheap. I think I paid like 1 or 2 euro for this one, so yeah.
Ooh, some rainbow high. And Barbies, it's all new. Seems this flea market is very much a lot of new toys. Oh, this, I think the one that I have, that I destroyed the hair because I boil washed it. You might think that you can boil wash this hair, but apparently you can't, I don't know. Disney, and I think it's all new, but I mean, I do like some new toys. A lot of naked rainbow high here. I think it's all from the Cheer series. Mostly. She's cute. Cave Club. I do have her actually. I didn't know they are so big. The other table as well. Banana surprise. Fashionistas, and this is also. Was sind nicht meine Sachen? Nee.
Wer gehört die hier?
It's also one of the cutie surprise. Nee, what are they called? Cutie. Furry.
Was kommt die Puppe hier?
But I don't think her suit is in here.
Ja. Wenn ich alle Kisten nehme, wie viel macht so falsch?
Someone will buy the whole.
Guck mal, diese Puppe kostet 30 Euro im Laden. Aber gebrauchte, okay. Wenn du willst komplett,
Ja.
für 50.
50 Euro.
He is buying the whole box for 50 euro now. I mean, there's nothing in it I want. Probably wants to resell it. Oh my god, this is an old Digimon towel. I can see it. It's Mimi. Oh my god, I need this in my life. I need this. It's Mimi and it's pink and it's original old Digimon. I need to ask for it.
I bought this Digimon towel. Yeah, it's a beach towel. Oh my goodness, I need more space here. From the original Digimon Adventure, you know, first season of Digimon. It shows Mimi and Palmon, and somewhere there's also Togemon, I think, yeah, there. So, behind there, Togemon is hiding. I think if you're following my channel for a while, then you've heard me talk about Digimon. It started to be released in Germany shortly after the big Pokemon hype started. So I think Digimon aired. It's a Japanese anime show. I think in 2000 or 2001. More like 2000 definitely, yeah, first season 2000. And I was watching a lot of, you know, Pokemon and then I was like, oh, what is this? Just a knockoff Pokemon show. But no, Digimon's actually really good. It also has really a cult following in Germany with people who grew up with it. I was right about the correct age. I was about 10, 11 years old. The anime is really good, especially here in Germany. We got kind of the Japanese version, just with dubs, but not like no, like if you are an American and remember watching Digimon, you watched something completely different than what I watched, because the US, they changed everything. The voice, not the voices, but like what they say and what it is about is completely different. They made it more funny. They brought in jokes left and right, and there's so much like stuff cut out which is too bloody, or I mean there's not really blood in, but like too like cruel. And here in Germany we had just the Japanese version, also the correct music, the Japanese music, just translated to German, etc. So I watched something completely different than if you watch Digimon in the US, unless you watch the Japanese version. And that's why I think in the US there's not a lot of Digimon fans, I think, but especially in Germany, like people my age really remember Digimon fondly, and that's why I definitely picked this up. Mimi was my favorite character back then, and it's a beach towel. I can use it. I'm happily using a Digimon beach towel, of course. So I don't know where to put it. Somewhere here, which you cannot even see it.
I did not film it because it was one of those interactions where it was directly in front of the seller, etc. But I bought this Barbie book. It's from the 90s, so it's from 1992, but it has all the vintage Barbies in it, all the fashions. I think that's a really good thing. She wanted like 10. It's not really my price, but I paid in the end like 8. And I think for one of those books, I'm really happy with that.
I picked up this Barbie book. I cannot tell you a lot about it. It's definitely a German book. It's from a German author. It's from 1992, and it shows a lot. I mean, there's also like how you care for a Barbie, how much they are worth, blah blah blah. Obviously from the standpoint of 1992, but then it shows a lot of pictures from the earliest Barbies. You know, number 1, number 2, etc. And also fashions. And it explains what the fashion is called, the fashion set. And it also shows the value back then in German, so in Deutsche Mark back then. And yeah, it's mostly, you know, the vintage Barbies from the 60s up until, you know, there's the mod Barbies in there from the like late 60s. And then it goes to a different character. It goes into a little bit of the 80s still. But remember, this book is from the early 90s. Then the 80s obviously were not that far away. Here we got Mitch. No, actually I wanted to show you something 80s. Where is it? Here, for example, some supersize Barbies, Superstar era already. And then it, you know, the next page is an Ken, and then the next page is a Skipper, etc. And there's Mitch, and then we've got characters like Carla, etc., etc. So it's not very complete. There's definitely not all fashions shown and not all dolls, especially this one. I mean, what? I mean, I know it's a quick curl doll, but they didn't really do a good job with the hair. And this is in a book, but I really like to have some physical media for identification, or just to go through it and, you know, see all the fashions, I don't know, Malibu, Francie, whatsoever, some in the box. And it's interesting to see the old values. You would think that probably they were still so cheap back then. I'm like, when I see the prices for the outfits, I'm like, oof, that's a lot. Is that still that expensive? I don't know, probably yes, because I never pick up, especially not vintage like 60s Barbie stuff online. If you want to have a complete outfit, gonna pay a lot, but that's already if you just, I don't know, look here. Okay, color magic, okay, that's something else, but blah blah, with outfit, gold, glamour, blah 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 blah, 300 to 550 euro, Deutsche Mark. So then you would need to divide it. That would be kind of the euro price, half. So that would mean 150 to still around 300 for one outfit. I'm not paying that. I'm sorry, I'm not that Barbie collector. And also I'm obviously more into the 80s, 90s stuff, which is not really much in here. But I was happy picking it up. I got it for 8 euro. I'm accumulating a couple of these, you know, Barbie books, which are not stories about Barbie, but they are like Barbie collectors books. It's fine.
It's warm, huh?
Das sind die letzten Puppen jetzt.
Die letzten Puppen auf dieser Welt. Bei Ihnen. Und schön, aber nicht ganz, was ich suche. Barbie wäre mir lieber.
Barbie?
Ja.
Ehrlich?
Ja. Na, zu Hause? War zu Hause?
Da hätte ich den ganzen Platz alleine mieten müssen.
Sind es ältere Barbies oder sind es neuere Barbies? Oh Gott, can you see me here? I was just talking to the guy that, I don't know, did I film it? The LOLs, the OMGs, and I was just mentioning, no, I'm not searching for them, I'm actually searching for Barbie. And he was like, oh, Barbie, I have tons of Barbies at home. Great, why they always tell me they have stuff at home and not at the flea market directly. But then I mentioned My Little Pony, and he said, oh, he thinks he also has some of that. So he's searching on his phone, apparently he has some photos of that. I don't know if I have a lead in someone who has vintage Barbies and ponies at home. Maybe it's just new ponies, that would also be good. I'm up for some G4s, but I don't know, I will walk another round and return to him. He says maybe he find the photos, so you never know.
Ja. Die hast du doch, ne? Oder hast du die andere?
Ne, eine davon habe ich.
Ja.
Von den
Da hast du auch noch einen Automaten. Sehen? Eigentlich kannst du sowas nicht nehmen. Der muss erst super, wenn er sauber sein.
Oh my freaking god, I bought the PJ Sparkles horse for 3 euro. And there's always a chance that it works better than my other one. Because if you know my collection, I do have it. It's from the early 90s. PJ Sparkles, Mattel. And it lights up. It's super cute. I once had one that was not working. Or, yeah, I think so. Then I got one that was working a little bit better. Let's see if this one maybe works completely. Because with the one that I have, there's like one of these stars not lighting up. But whatever. My goodness, 3 euro, yeah. Didn't negotiate about that.
I found Blaze. Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's the third one. I already said it in the footage. I bought this toy already online 3 years ago or whenever it was. Paid 40 euro. Because I thought it is a really rare thing. Like if you go to, like for example, if you go to Ghost of the Doll, which is a nice website for like 80s, 90s toys, there's not even a lot of information. It just says, I think it lights up. So this is a really rare thing. The person doesn't even know it whatsoever. And from Americans, I've heard like, oh, this is such a grail item, blah, blah, blah. And then I found it super easy and was 40 euro. I picked it up. Then, I don't know what, a year later or I don't know, last year, I don't know when it actually was. I picked it up for 15 euro again online. because the first one that I had was not working. Then I picked one up that is half working. I mean, it's behind me here. Can you actually see it? Yeah, you can see that it is lighting up, but one of these stars is not lighting up. And now I found it at the flea market. So I guess in Europe, this one is definitely not super like rare or anything. It goes into the PJ Sparkles line, which it's by Mattel, early 90s, like 88 until 92 or something like that. There's these bigger PJ Sparkle dolls. They light up. PJ Sparkles Twinkles, Baby Sparkles. What is the other one called? Oh my goodness. Starbright Sparkles. She's also behind here. I think you cannot see her. She's too high. Now the soft body dolls. I have this one sitting here. I don't know if you can see it. And there's pets. And the PJ Sparkles pets are usually like teddy bear. You know, there's a bunny, I think a teddy, also a bear, and not a kitty, I think a puppy. They have stars on them that light up, not light up, but glow in the dark. Those are extremely expensive online, extremely expensive. And I've never found one here, so I don't know, but this horse was kind of, I think it probably sold a lot here. Otherwise, I would have not already found it for the third time, and now even at the flea market, I paid 2 or 3 euro, so I don't remember, 2 or 3. Probably heard it in the footage. And this one is actually working. All of them light up, but I don't have another battery. The battery cover was kind of sticking out in the footage. You could already see it, and that you could still push it. And I did it a couple of times. It was really low. You couldn't really see it a lot, but you could see that all of them light up. And now I've washed it. Obviously not in the washing machine, just surface washed it and washed the hair, etc. And I put the battery in, and now it's not working anymore. So I guess now the battery is kind of empty, and it's one of those big square batteries. I don't have a second one, but I wanted to film this now, so I cannot show you that this one is actually working. But this one is even an upgrade, and all of the stars light up. Also, it is a little bit different. My first one also had this super like neon hair, like this one. The one that I have on display actually has lighter hair, and also the star on the forehead, which you have to push and then it would light up. This is also lighter, and it's not discolored, I think. So I guess I just have now the 2 variants, the one with the really hot neon pastel hair and the one with really light hair. So I don't know, but I still probably will not keep both of them. I will see that I get a new battery, and if she really still then works. If not, then I kind of broke her while I was like washing her. I don't know. Hopefully not. Then I would probably keep her, because I always prefer having a flea market find. It makes me so proud that I found this at the flea market over an online pickup. This other one, the one that I still have here, is the 15 euro online pickup. But yeah, very cute. Has this, you see PJ Sparkles, the logo here. Tinsel hair and like some colors, very sweet. The mold, you cannot say mold, but the pattern they used for this, it's I think the same one that they used for the Rainbow Bright horse, so Starlight. It's the exact same shape, obviously just different colors and different eyes. So very girly, you know, late 80s, early 90s vibes, this horse. It is super adorable, and I was like thrilled to see it. I would have probably been head over heels if I would have not had it yet. So if it would be the first one that I see, but it's being now the third one that's in my hands. It was still crazy that I found it, but yeah, probably it would have been crazier for me if it would have been the first one. What do you think? Is it really a rare item and I'm just like super happy that I found it so often? Or is it something that, yeah, here in Europe it's actually not that like difficult to come by? I think my friend Cotton Candy Kittens was also not very like head over heels that I found this. I think she has found it also multiple times, so yeah.
Hello, love from the current time. Yeah, I wanted to tell you again that, yeah, it is working. I did not break it or anything. It was really just that the battery was empty, because this is the one. I already sold the other one that I had always standing in here last year at Toyplosion, so a while ago. Because like this, as I said, all of the stars are working. I will show it to you now, though, like, warning, if you have issues with, you know, flashing lights, some epilepsy or something like that, then I will put a timestamp to when it like stops. So I will activate it now. Ta-da! It goes on for quite a while, but I still have it in here. This is the best place for it, because, you know, the soft body PJ Sparkles is riding it. But here's the other. This is the Starbright Sparkles. Here's the baby Sparkles, and you also know that I have the big first PJ Sparkles, but it doesn't fit in here anymore. That's why she is actually up there. So this is all from the same line. Apparently he did not buy the whole tub for 50 euro. All of the dolls are still here. Falcon from the MCU.
20, mehr gebe ich nicht. Ich muss selber gucken, was da drin ist.
This is Ben 10, right?
Guckst du? Du hast doch 25 gesagt. Du hast mich gefragt, wie viel
Cartoon Network. Yeah, this is Ben 10. It's... I don't actually know from when, but like from the 2000s or... It's, I think, an action figure line that in the future will be very much be collected. Cute. What is this? Oh my god, it's super cute. It's not My Little Pony. It has 6 legs. It's more like a My Little Caterpillar. I have no idea. Does it have a stamp of something? I'm just curious to know what toy line this is. Never seen it. Oh my gosh. No idea. Oh, this looks like it belongs to it, right? I'm just curious. I want to buy it because I want to research. I mean, I could also buy it without researching. Does this belong to it as well? I don't know. Nee,
I was really not sure if I wanted to pick this up because I actually had no idea what it was, but I was so intrigued. Look at that. At first I was like, oh, that looks like, because I just saw something like this, also it looked like, oh, this is probably a G5 My Little Pony, right? The ones with the molded hair and all. But no, it has like 6 legs, so it's also like a centipede. Then I saw, oh, she also comes with this rider, because I saw that this kind of is the same vibe. They probably belong together, and yeah, you can kind of make her sit on it. So, like this. And yeah, it turns out this is actually a Hatchimals toy line, like a spin-off line called the Hatchimals Pixies Riders. This one is called Magical Medicine and Butterpuff Glider. And it's absolutely not complete. You see, they are like plugs that would have wings, like feathery wings, and there's more stuff, necklaces and a crown and blah blah blah. There's more accessories to it, But even like this, it looks very adorable. Not too much into the little girl. I don't know, I don't really like how the eyes are. But it's okay, it's still very cute. She's missing one wing, but at least she still has one of them. But I'm so into this, like the colors, the sculpt, the fantasy element of this like animal. Wow, I really like this. I think I paid €3 or something. They wanted, I think, 6 in the beginning, and like, oh my god, I don't pay €6 for this small thing. But the truth is, they're actually, they are pretty new. I think they came out, I think they were shown at Toy Fair 2020, so they're probably from 2021. And you can still buy them online new. They're not quite cheap. They look like these small things, but they are come in a blind bag thing, pretty big, reveal, and then they have all these accessories, etc. They are around €25 or dollar or whatever new. You can probably also find them cheaper already, but for this small of a thing, the original price is actually pretty steep. So like, okay, then €3 I guess is fine. I would always pick more up of them. No, I think these are really cute. Obviously a new toy line, but aesthetic wise, really cute. I could live without these fairies, but you know, the riding animals, definitely. This is a toy line made by Spin Master, by the way. So, you know, one of the smaller toy lines, a little bit like Moose Toys, or not one of the, you know, super big players like Mattel or Hasbro, but you know, most often these are doing the cutesy girl toys nowadays. So,
of course, as if I knew it, the guy can't find the pictures of the ponies on his phone. He showed me a couple of Barbie pictures. Some are new Barbies. There was a Teen Skipper and an Ola Ken, so maybe he has something. He says he's also in Biesdorf, probably next weekend, so maybe I see him there. But honestly, I don't believe it.
I don't know where to start. I think here's Bibi Blocksberg, mostly Bibi Blocksberg, Bibi und Tina, 3 Fragezeichen. Yeah, no, this is all Bibi Blocksberg. Oh, here as well, but this is nice. Wendy. Ha. Oh, this is also one of my favorites, but I have it obviously. Oh, I have this one already. Just listen to it. Like a couple days ago. Ah, here's more Wendy. It's all the higher numbers. I also have this one. Oops, it's the same. Yes, yes, yes. Nice number 2, but I have it. And buying double Wendy cassette tapes does not really make sense. I don't know anyone except myself that collects Wendy cassettes. Yeah, Süderhof. This is... Oh, this one I also had as a child. Also love this. No, I think this is the only one that I don't have. I have no idea what he charges for cassettes. Let's ask for. Oh yeah, and this, there were so many cassette tapes, and almost all of them I did have. I mean, in terms of Wendy, there was also like Bibi Blocksberg, Benjamin Blümchen. But again, another one of the like higher numbers. This is number 34, Besuch aus Island. I love Wendy cassettes. If you're following my videos, you have heard me talk about them very often. They are absolutely from my childhood. I had a lot of these cassette tapes. They looked a little bit different because when I was younger, the lower numbers were out. This is based on a magazine with comics for, you know, the horse-loving children or teenagers. And the cassette tapes are produced really nice. It's good stories, really nice voice actors, and not super childish. While, for example, the Rainbow Bright cassettes, they're also really nicely produced, really nice voice actors, really funny, but they're made a little bit for smaller, younger children, while the Wendy cassette tapes, for example, definitely more made for like the audience of like maybe, I don't know, 8 to 14 years old or something like that. So definitely also teenagers would probably enjoy this still. And I still enjoy this, although I'm like 35 or almost 36. I don't know when you're watching this, but so yeah, I don't know where to put it. Somewhere here, just lay it flat. And that was, I think, the last thing I picked up at this. No, one thing, I don't know if I filmed it. This is also something really simple, not toy related, but I picked up an umbrella. Actually one from United Colors of Benetton. But it has a really cute color scheme, you know, pink and super bright sunny yellow. United Colors of Benetton obviously reminds me of the Barbie line from that, but it's actually just a, you know, it's an Italian fashion company. At work, I'm also working with them. I absolutely hate working for them because they are really difficult in terms of their data. Don't want to get into that, but it's really hard to work with their data when we get it, because I'm working for an online fashion retailer. But yeah, actually I really like this umbrella. It's one that you saw the button, it automatically opens, zack zack. Don't want to do it inside here now, but paid €1 for it, although like, it's a kind of expensive company, so I guess this was probably way more expensive. And now I have like a black umbrella, a see-through one, and now this wonderful colorful one. So always have one of them with me when I'm, you know, out and about. No idea where to put it. There.
Hello, editing Lau here. Yeah, I have decided to split the video into 2 parts. I think I put already a little note in the beginning that this garage sale, like, I don't know, Dorf Flohmarkt, it's probably what people in Germany would call it. It's not really, not a village, but it's one part of Berlin, a small like area where everybody was, almost every like house was like taking part in it, and it's like everybody is doing like garage sale, yard sale things. That this will be in that second part and not in today's video, but I promise to edit the next part quite quickly. I hope you don't have to wait a week for it, so maybe then, because this video probably goes out on Friday, maybe then on Tuesday you will have the next part, because that was also super fun, because it is something different than if you just go at a, you know, flea market. And also this adventure I spent together with my friend Cotton Candy Kitten, so you will also see her in the video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one until here. A lot of modern things actually, but a couple of very nice vintage finds. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, don't forget you can give it a thumbs up, you can comment down below, and if you're not subscribed, maybe you want to do that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, see you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!